Hello computer enthusiasts. In this video, I will introduce you this desk PC, which is a one-man project from start to finish. If you want to own this product, I recommend you to watch it in detail until the end. My name is Melik. I came from Turkey to Germany to do my master's degree. I produced this desk for you all by myself, which you will not find anywhere else. In total, the drawings and the construction process took 8 months. These products, called Desk PC, are the most modern solution you can choose today to have a clean installation. I should state from the beginning that I did not plan the table on custom liquid cooling. Although some people prefer it for show purposes today, I designed it to be a table that everyone can set up and use alone. As you can see, I installed it in a simple way like this. But if anyone wants to make custom liquid cooling, I left the necessary gaps for them. You can easily dream and implement your plans when you get the table. When you look at other do-it-yourself products, you see that they are designed as a pile of metal. Here I wanted to use wood to create a product that you can place as a piece of furniture at home. In many products, you see that the engineering is weak and the system is tried to be assembled in large areas. This creates a rough image. My product is engineered at the highest level and hosts the system while maintaining its elegant appearance. The longest part of the 8-month process was spent on the idea, design, and drawing. I would like to point out that this desk has features that you cannot find in any other desk. For example, you don't have the chance to arrange 3 monitors side by side in another desk PC. The length of the table is 160 centimeters and the width is 80 centimeters. This way you can set up a 3-monitor setup. For your reference from the images, the monitor I have is 27-inch. Our thickness is 12 centimeters. The maximum usable height inside the table is 9.5 centimeters. So you should not dream of using air cooling. You should definitely use liquid cooling. Another unique feature is the foot stand. When you spend long hours on the computer, this foot stand, which is a feature you will definitely look for. Since it is supported with soft sponge, you can stretch your feet for long periods of time without any damage. The cover on top can be removed and washed. Another important feature is the 2-piece design that I have made in 6 mm thick blackened tempered glass. This way, for example, when you want to install new RAM, you don't have to open the whole table from start to finish. You don't have to look for another place to put the monitor. You complete your process by removing only the glass in the required area. In order for the glass to come out easily, as you can see in the figure, I set up a device with these ropes that I fixed under the table with the help of magnets. As a design decision, as you can see, I protected the whole table with red corner plastics. I don't want sharp corners to damage your leg. I took the necessary precautions. I designed our power and reset button on the left side of the table. I put our USB ports on the right side. Of course, since our table is a height-adjustable table, I put the buttons that allow you to adjust the height on the right side. You can save the height settings you use the most in 4 different profiles. It can be adjusted to a maximum height of 120 centimeters and a minimum height of 72 centimeters. In order to use this table efficiently, your chair must have a height-adjustable chair, so that you can adapt to different usage conditions. If we look at the back of the table, you can see that I have adjusted the necessary output gaps. You can put your Wi-Fi antenna to the magnetized area. I also added these hangers, thinking that they might be useful for cable management. Of course, since you will probably use the table against a wall, it will not always be a visible area. Still, I did not neglect to make design touches. As for the GPU support part, as you can see, the Asus ROG Strix 3080 video card is the longest card on the market, so I can say that you can easily install all video cards. I mounted our video card horizontally with this cable in PCI-Express 4.0 standard. The cable is compatible with RTX 3000 to 4000, RX 6000 to 7000 series. About the motherboard, you can install all other motherboards except ATX cards. This motherboard is an ATX size motherboard. Of course, it would be good if your motherboard does not have a separate backplate. I designed the design according to the motherboards with the backplate directly on it like me. Regarding the PSU, there is a space where we can put power supplies with a maximum length of 20 centimeters. You can modify the yellow parts you see here according to your power supply and fix them. I still included this mechanism for manual fixing, I didn't need it. You may need to buy extension cables for the power cables to the video card depending on your system. You have the chance to install 120mm, 240mm, 360mm radiators on the radiator part. I had a 240mm radiator and I put a fan on the other side to help airflow. As a fan, I used Corsair IQ SP120 RGB Elite Performance. Thanks to the controllers that come with it, we can adjust all colors with the Armory crate without any problems. Of course, I added 2 RGB LED strips to add more color to the system. I made them work simultaneously with the system with the necessary cables. What you need to do is just plug the cables into the necessary ports of your own motherboard. Since there are many RGB parts and fans in the system, I used multipliers so that I did not fill all the ports of our motherboard. In order to hide the cables inside the desk, I made plates that match the color of the desk, thus preventing cable pollution. In this way, I have a place to put the information screen that you will have with the desk. Of course, the cable mess behind and under the table is a subject that requires some skill. It depends on your ability to do it. This is completely up to you. After assembling the upper frame of our table, which consists of 2 parts, screw holes appear. I prepared my spare parts to cover them. With the help of an iron, the holes will disappear in 1 minute. There are still many modification possibilities on our table. If there is a person who will own the table, he can make some changes according to his wishes. If he wants, he can remove this foot stand for example. Parts such as fans, multipliers, mini info display monitor, PCIe 4.0 cable are included in the table. Video card, PSU, motherboard, radiator are not for sale. For those who want to have the table and want to reach me, I leave the sales link and my social media link in the description. If you reach me here, you can get answers to the questions you are curious about. Goodbye.